forget. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're shining forward, the wind is cold. You must return to the wild.
Good morning, so it's day one of our 16-day UK tour. I'm going to go through what I think will be 5 counties. We're going to stop in 5 counties. Our first day is heading for the Peak District, and we're going to go to Darley Dale for a couple of nights. First of all, we're going to go to the tram museum that's on the way to Darley Dale, so we'll show you around Darley Dale. So here we are on day one. We've just set off, and our first destination is McDonald's. It's because we couldn't be bothered to get up and make breakfast this morning. We thought our first port of call would be McDonald's, which is a bit of a treat because we haven't had one probably for probably the beginning of the lockdown, and not that we go to McDonald's a lot anyway, but Crich, C-R-I-C-H, I think it's called Crich or Crick. That's just not far away from Matlock at the tram museum. So we just paid entrance, and we'll get a ride on a tram later on. I think you can have a couple of rides, but I think with just COVID at the moment, guaranteeing that you get at least one ride. Slight restrictions that way. So we'll go around the museum.
Outside, please. Away.
Hello. Go. Away down the station. Oh, somebody moving it on their plan. Waiting to get down or waiting to go up.
Stop, stand up, flip your seats over, please.
So just tell me what you thought of the tramway.
Yeah, it was all right. It was quiet. It was weird. I couldn't quite work out why it was there, but we sort of realised that actually it was a museum that had been created. Was it 70 years ago?
Nearly 70.
Nearly 70 years ago. People of interest had realised that the trams were going to be at the end of their use. We're going to be need to be collected really and shown. So they were pulled together from all over the country. I think there was some from overseas as well, pulled together. So and obviously it's been a museum ever since and that. So yeah, it was £17.50 each. You've got to go on the tram. Normally you can go as many times as you want. You have to book yourself in. With COVID, normally you could just hop on and hop off and that. It was very interesting. The museum was interesting, and there was an exhibition, small exhibition there. Nice little pub where I had a drink. So yeah, it was okay. So we're on our way now from through Matlock, and we're on our way to the campsite up at Darley Dale, which is just the other side of Matlock, I think. I don't know this area at all, so we're just going to be there for a couple of nights. So we're going to a place called Red House Stables. Of course, Matlock is the centre of the universe for tuk-tuks, as you can see. So we've just got up on day 2. It's actually quite sunny. It's supposed to be raining today, but we've woke up to sunshine. So quite a nice little small sea owls, probably about 10 caravans or campervans and motorhomes here. Nice and quiet. We're going to have a walk into Darley Dale a bit later on after I had some breakfast. But yeah, nice and chilled. Had a good night's sleep in the van, so we're a bit more refreshed.
Tell me about yesterday with the when we arrived and we thought we'd knocked the camera, the rear.
So arrived here, obviously paid the lady, she's really nice actually, and she pointed us in the direction, so just basically park anywhere, and there's obviously electric hookup, so I reversed the van, Harry in first of all, and got out, and it was too far away from, because my leads, I might need to get a bit of a longer lead, wouldn't reach, so I had to reposition the van basically. So because I then started to reverse back in again, and the reversing camera was looking sideways. I could see the vans at the side, not out the back. And I thought, oh god, I switched the engine off, switched the engine back on again, tried to reset it. I had no idea what was going on. And then I looked behind me and realised I'd left the back doors open, so the camera was pointing to the side anyway. So yeah, numpty. Nice sight. There's a railway here, but I haven't heard of a train go past. I don't know if it's disused at all. Got a nice little drive down from Crick Tramway. We didn't do much last night because I think we were tired more than anything else. So we had food. Jan prepared a meal. She was a bit stressed about the meal she'd made at home, that she'd overcooked it, but it was actually quite nice, to be perfectly honest. It was what we needed, some comfort food, chicken stew. And then we sort of went to bed relatively early, I think.
9 o'clock. We were asleep by 9
rock
o'clock.
and roll, eh? But I had a good night's sleep actually. I stirred a few times, but I wasn't cold. So yeah, it was a good night's sleep. So just got up. We're gonna have a slow day, trying to relax a bit more on this trip, I think. Not be so stressed. So I'm gonna cook a full breakfast. Although I thought we were gonna have healthy breakfast this week. We're starting off. Let's empty the fridge.
Why did you say that? More relaxed?
Because I think
this time.
Yeah, I think something. Well, it's me. I'm sort of right at what we do next, and I'm.
Oh right, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So let's go cook breakfast. You said, well, just slow down, have a cup of tea first,
Yeah.
and the answer is why not?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
I think it takes me a while.
It's nothing to do with the van or the driving or.
No, it's my mode of switching off from work,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think I'm just going into. I don't need to run around like a blue-ass fly all day. So mode, I think, is the answer. So we've never cooked this way around before, so this is the first for us in 18 months. We've always cooked from the inside, so we're cooking, and I think that's the other thing that we haven't really experienced is the outside cooking ability of this van. where we can actually cook here. Again, you tend not to see that in other vans because they don't have the 2 doors, and I think that's the advantage of the 2 doors. So, yeah, Chef Ramsay. And we're going to try, because Jane's allergic to most things, but she's allergic to beans, so I like beans, so we're going to try and, because of 2 burners, I'm going to try and put, just to warm up the beans in a small pot. Keep those in wherever I keep those in basically, so as not to pollute and kill my wife.
Unless we've fallen out, then you might just drop a bean into my dinner.
So if ever we do, that's where you need to look. So one of the things I think about is obviously you can get through to the cutlery drawer because they've got a cutout here, so you can still get to your cutlery drawer and things like that, and get to obviously from the fridge from the side and that. So that's all thought about in the van. So we're just going to go off into Darley Dale and have a look around there. Never been before. It's a nice little small site. There's got toilets, toilet block up here, end of the lane, and also you can empty chemicals and obviously top up with water as well. Although you can't get the van to the water by the looks of it easily, you'd have to drive into the yard, which I'm sure would be okay if you needed to. No, no, no. It's not, I don't think it's electric fence anyway. There's a bit of string here. A piece of string's not electrified. It's just a piece of string.
Put your finger on it. Put your finger on it. Put your finger on it.
Silent, holding